Hi everyone! Yes, I'm wearing an office shirt because when I'm not doing awesome things like flying a drone or riding a unicycle, I have a desk job. So nowadays, companies are into this open concept thing. Open concept is good, you get to see your colleagues more, it improves interaction. But the downside is you lose storage capacity on top. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 hacks that I did to my office space that helped me improve and increase the functionality of my desk. So before we begin, let me share with you 2 rules that I have when I do improvement works like this. Number 1, it must be reversible, which means no drilling, no hacking. I want to be able to revert back to the original state so that I don't get into trouble, especially for office. Number 2, it must be aesthetically pleasing, which means the final outcome must be something that I can live with. Alright, so with that, let's go to office hack number 1. Alright, now my office came with a monitor arm for mounting on a screen to it so that it serves as an extension monitor for the laptop. And they also gave us a desk phone. Now I don't really like the desk phone because it looks very old and dated. So what I did was, I used one of the 4 VISA mounts on the monitor screen to mount the desk phone on it. So as a result, when I'm not using the desk phone, the phone is totally hidden behind the monitor. And then I store all the wires together with the other wires in its own cable management system. So far it has worked for me and satisfied my 2 rules, which is reversible and aesthetically pleasing. I mean, it's not there anymore, so of course it's aesthetically pleasing. So moving on to hack number 2. Because it's an open office, sometimes it's a bit not advisable to leave your valuables on the desk. Maybe people not from the company may be walking around and it's just not a good idea. But what happens when I'm charging my iPhone and I have to go to a meeting or go to the washroom? So I came up with this solution. So what I did was I loosened up 2 screws on my pedestal and I ran a cable in it. So essentially I can charge my iPhone and be able to lock in my pedestal. So for this project, I bought a USB extension from Cement Square and I ran the cable all the way from the power socket into my desk. So in the event that I need to reverse this hack, I can always keep the USB extension cable for other use. So with cable comes clutter. So I have to find a way to manage these cables so that in most views they are out of sight. So I took a piece of transparency and I formed triangles with it and tape a double-sided tape onto it, and I used this to hold on to my cables. It worked really well and it's cable management free of charge. So you can try this out. Moving on to office hack number 3. So my office gave me a hanger. I don't know what it is for. Maybe it's to hold safety vests or jackets. But unless you're a senior vice president, there's no place for you to hang it. So what I did was, I made my own hanger. So I took out the metallic binder part from an unused binder folder. So the metal binder actually has a small hole that was just big enough to attach it as part of the door hinge. So as a result, now I have a place to hang my cardigan. So yeah, and this meets my 2 conditions. One is to be reversible. I can always unscrew it and remove it from the cupboard. And secondly, I think it's aesthetically pleasing because it doesn't look too DIY. So yeah, that's the 3 hacks that I did for my office. Now, these hacks may not be applicable to you because your office may be a bit different. But if you feel that your current office space is a bit lacking, I hope this video will help you in thinking of creative ways to make your office better. And I hope you will follow the 2 rules that I have, which is to be able to reverse it, because I mean it's the company's property after all. And secondly, it must be aesthetically pleasing because you are working inside and your happiness is most important. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.